Hello YouTube. This better fucking work. Like, this is my 4th take of doing this video. We're having some sound issues. Obviously, as you know, and if you've been watching me, I have a like shit webcam. It's not my fault. It was very cheap in a shop called Argos. I just got it because like I wanted to like share my wrestling thoughts with people, and also branch into contact with people on here that like wrestling, because obviously like there's not a lot of people within my life that like wrestling I could like have a proper conversation with. Sure, there are like the people that are like huge fans of WWE and like were big fans of the Attitude Era and the Hogan Era I can talk to, but obviously the more in-depth wrestling fans are out here on the internet. I'm not talking about smart marks, but like just a lot of the IWC in general, basically. Yeah, you may have noticed I haven't like made a lot of YouTube videos lately, or none with any creativity. Sure, you've seen like the odd pay-per-view review or whatever, but like there's like a number of reasons of that. Basically, I've had like thoughts to do stuff like such as like album reviews even, and like just talking on thoughts about certain wrestlers or like ideas or whatever, but like how I want it presented hasn't come to fruition, like from how I can actually do it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and also like I'm just thinking, why do I do this? I had my time, so I've been a bit bored of like coming on YouTube and watching people talk about stuff. But like it's all okay, don't worry, I'm not retiring, and I'm not going to retire. I'm not like some sappy fuck that like wants all the sympathy and all that shit. Like, you know, I'm doing this for my own enjoyment and to reach out to people, and I'm sorry I'm not that social or like take a while to get back to a comment or a message or whatever. It's just that I have a lot of like people take my headspace in my life, and also like thinking about where I want to be and stuff like that. Just don't worry about it. I'll try my best, right? But yeah, it hasn't stopped me from watching loads of wrestling. Wrestling is something I'm very passionate about. So I'm just gonna give you like some quick, like random thoughts. I'm watching ROH Respect is Earned 2 at the moment. That's probably gonna be my next like vid or review. Yeah, pretty good so far. I mean, from the first 2 matches alone, those first 2 matches made very good TV matches in my opinion, and that's just feel I've been getting from like some of the ROH pay-per-views in relation to watching like DVDs of theirs and stuff. But yeah, also the TNA Hard Justice card looks okay, even though it's a pretty gimmick overkill. I mean, AJ Styles and Kurt Angle in a last man standing match, that should be cool. Booker T and Samoa Joe in a steel cage weapons match, I think that would be good. They need something. In my opinion, those two haven't clicked together that well. Hopefully something like this will help very much. P. Williams against Consequence Creed in, sorry if I pronounced that shit, in a standard match on like a card full of overbooked stuff. I think that should be cool. And yeah, there's other matches on there, but like it looks like quite alright card. Like has potential to like either be really great or just a bit meh. But I can't see it being that bad or as bad as last year's Hard Justice or anything like that. But yeah, like looking forward to that in a way. Yeah. Also SummerSlam's a bit like, looks like it could be pretty good, if not a bit patchy. I mean, Power Slam magazine put it right this month when they said about the Triple H versus Great Khali, but dissing that match is like shooting fish in a barrel. I mean, it was inevitable this match was going to happen since Great Khali came to the WWE, you know, and like the fact is he gets like recognition in India and whatever, and like he's a slight draw for the company, you know, and him against Triple H was bound to happen, as shit or as horrible as a match that may be. It might even not be that bad. I mean, John Cena against Great Khali last year, One Night Stand, was okay, with like all the gimmicks and that, but this isn't a gimmick match from what I know, so I'm not particularly looking forward to it. Hell in a Cell with Taker and Edge should be wicked. Edge is known for taking a lot of bumps and stuff, so I'm thinking it's going to be pretty awesome. Obviously there's Cena and Batista, could be good if booked correctly. I don't know, happening a bit sudden in my opinion, but at least it's being done on a SummerSlam and not like Unforgiven or No Mercy or something. And there's other stuff. Oh yeah, CM Punk's title reign. Obviously, I don't know, like many others, loved him winning. Yeah, but like he hasn't really looked that brilliant since like having the title. He's kind of been an afterthought. Like it's like a mid card or an upper mid card that just happens to have the title. That's how it feels at the moment. So I'm hoping he's going to get this victory over JBL. So like his title reign may mean something a little bit. He should have had the victory over Batista. Batista wouldn't have lost anything if like he just let Punk beat him. He wouldn't have lost anything in my opinion. But I just hope like, I don't know, he's just been made out to be such a jabroni, like as far that he needs something. You know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so there's that match, could be alright. Yeah, well, there's the MVP Jeff Hardy kind of storyline. That really interested me a bit. Like a few weeks ago on the MVP Lounge, I meant to cheer for like someone that failed the wellness test, was how it was presented, and I wasn't sure if I agreed with that. But like, I suppose like they were trying to get the sympathy out of like his dog dying in a fire or whatever. But I don't know, just the way the angle was presented, like, it was very strange. But they need to make it like, so it's like Jeff Hardy overcoming his like troubles of drugs, like if they're gonna go that route, like much like an Eddie Guerrero kind of thing, where he's overcome it and can like be a winner again. But who knows when or if that will happen. I think it would be good. Obviously Jeff Hardy's one of the most over people there, right, and ever. So yeah, Brian Kendrick, I'm into Brian Kendrick's new look and attitude. I think it's excellent. I love that cocky, cool heel persona. The Brian Kendrick with his bodyguard Ezekiel obviously has an old school Shawn Michaels look, and as JR said, a bit of a Pillman-esque like kind of thing going on to him. But yeah, that's very cool. What else is there? Can't think what else there is that I was going to talk about, to be honest. Yeah, that's it. Just a vid, getting some thoughts out there. Hopefully I can do something more creative. If you care to watch or whatever, whatever happens, I'm still gonna be here, even if the vids are fucking sporadic as hell, and even if you may like or dislike them, whatever. Yeah, cheers for listening. I'd like some feedback.